Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back for a Sunday stream of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm not going to waste a lot of time doing a preamble. We got work to do. We got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of demons to kill. A lot of places to explore. Even a dragon to slay. Maybe we'll get to that tonight. Who knows? The game basically is opened up. The world, as they say, is our oyster. So let's crack that motherfucker open, shall we? So I'm jumping into the game right now. And we'll see how it goes. Huzzah! Also, for all the people that are out there right now, thank you so much for tuning in. We're doing a Sunday stream here. Just a reminder, next week is my birthday. I will not be streaming on Saturday, but I'd love to do something special for Sunday. And as to what that special thing is, who knows, to be honest with you. We'll find out. Oh, excuse me. We'll find out. But we got lots of demons to kill right now. Maybe I'll convince Kenny that we can do a one-off on Sunday. We'll find out. But let's get started. So when we last left our heroes, lots of shit's happening. I said we were going to the Temple of the Good Hunt. So let's actually do that. Let's see if we can actually get in. At least it's something along the way here. What the?
I need to concentrate.
Why are they not selected? That was weird.
Watch out for trouble.
Avu has 1 HP. What is this?
Rules are made to be broken.
Heal my little Avu. There we go.
Keep your calm.
Definitely don't want Avu to be low HP. Now, if I remember correctly, the temple here actually is a spot that can be a potential companion for a lich. Don't quote me on that. I think that is the case. But obviously we will see. Right now, though, let's get inside with all of our little following creatures.
I will guide.
Ah, Kayado. The young cleric of Aristil greets you with a shy smile. Oh, what an honor it is to see you again, Commander. Welcome to the Temple of Delamere the Blessed. As the temple's prior, I offer my greetings. The word prior. At the word prior, the priest's face flushes pink. What are you doing here, buddy? Where to begin? This temple is dedicated to Delamere. Oh, I mean, of course it is a temple of Aristil, but Delamere is the prior of this temple. I mean, no, I am the prior of this temple, and she is like its blessed Mother Superior, the patroness. The young man falls into a confused silence and looks pleadingly at you. So, what's it like to be a prior, then? Oh, it's terrifying. I live here alone, you see. People travel a great distance to come here, but I have been given an important task. Here in the World Wound, these temples are needed more than ever so that people don't lose their faith. But that doesn't stop my legs from shaking in terror. When I think of my teacher Rathamus, rest his soul, I just feel like running away. I swear I would have run long ago. But one thing keeps me here. Aristil would not have granted me these spells for no reason. I cannot let him down, or the people. I can't let them down either. You say you're a coward, but you're in no hurry to leave this place, even though nobody's keeping you here. I know from experience how scary it is to be alone, surrounded by strangers. You're not as weak as you think you are, stronger than most. You should be proud of that. Kayado, smile. Excuse the yawn. Kayado smiles bashfully. Aristil is with me. If my faith is strong, his antlers will protect me from the evil demons, and he won't let them devour me. Tell me about Delamere. She lived in these parts back when Sarkoris was still standing. She was a priestess of Aristil, and the Kellids deeply respected her for her hard nature and her unshakable faith. Aristil blessed her with various wonders, and the common folk knew... why am I yawning? And the common folk knew that she would stand up for them. Delamere did not like city life. She said cities encourage vile deeds and corruption of the soul. She said that people ought to live in small clans, where everyone knows everyone, where everyone is kin, and where every person has a duty to the rest. You can't hide your sins in a village. In a village, everyone knows what kind of person you are. She had a revelation that she would travel around the villages to see how many people lived there. If any settlement had more than 53 souls, she drove out all the rest and told them to settle elsewhere, because otherwise the villages would have grown and turned into little towns. Her methods were harsh, of course, but people still listened to her, because Aristil himself was on her side. She had an edge to her. She single-handedly chased off whole bands of marauders and harassed villagers. After she died, the temple was built in her honor, in the place where Aristil gifted her with his relics. They say it was here that a white stag emerged from the forest and spoke to her in a human voice, telling her that she should hunt it, because it was the will of her lord. Delamere tracked that stag for 3 days and 3 nights through the forests, and when she ran it to the ground, she made its antlers into a bow and its hide into armor. And that bow never misses, and Aristil himself blessed that armor so that it repels the strikes of enemies. Yeah, I don't share those views, but I respect the faith. Even I think that she was a hard woman. Can you truly be wrong for more than 53 people to live in one place? And if there were 54, does the moral decay and treachery begin immediately? Kayado catches himself and turns red. But that is my foolishness and ignorance talking. The wisdom of Aristil was revealed to Delamere, so she must have understood the unique mysteries underpinning the world. Tell me about the teachings. Aristil is an old god, back from the times where there's no such thing as towns. Simple he is and good, and he wants people to be the same. He wants them to live in small settlements where everyone knows each other. He wants them to value the simple joys of life and not vacuous pondering. He wants people to earn their bread honestly through hunting, crafts, farming, and fishing. He especially prizes hunting, of course, when it is for sustenance rather than sport. He is both stag and hunter. He favors both guises. Aristotle does not like finery, and he demands no special ceremonies. He used to simply appear before hunters and rangers and offers wisdom, but when he is angered, he is terrifying. In sum, if someone harms the country folk, takes pleasure in hunting animals, or spoils the crops, that person may well take an arrow from Aristotle, and his bow knows no mercy. It is the father of all bows, for it was Aristotle who taught people how to shoot. Why are you here? Anything suspicious going on? Oh, that's... The cleric swallows nervously and lowers his gaze. No, everything's quiet around here. There's nothing going on in this temple, that's for sure. Pilgrims have said there's a dragon flying around this area, snatching up travelers, and others say that it's just a rumor. Things are quiet here in my temple. What about my powers? Your power is hard to miss. It's like grass growing through stones, stubborn, full of life, and unpredictable. Sometimes it seems like I can sense your approach from afar, like a gust of warm wind or the freshness in the air that comes before a storm. There's goodness in your power, but there's something else that frightens me. It is too unpredictable, and it seems to me that you cannot fully control it. Grass between stones. To grow, the grass must destroy solid ground, but something may have been standing on that solid foundation. Something may have relied on its firmness. I'm sorry, I cannot express myself more clearly. You should be speaking to someone who is truly wise about this. Oh, you're still holding all this shit. Okay. I mean, bulk selling. Might as well. Nature's Troller. I have no use for this. Other than just doing a lot of damage, it's pretty much fodder. And the Belt of Giant Strength we don't need. I am keeping the drill pick though, because that thing looks cool. I have 3 raised dead scrolls. Yeah, a lot of these are the items we saw from before. Battle Mage headband. Might be useful. Specialist belt. Ahoy, Gumstitch! How are you? We have a Ring of Pyromania. Ooh. Actually, that might be quite useful now that I'm thinking about it. Half of the pair. Can give this to 2 creatures wearing different halves of this pendant or within 10 feet distance. You get +2 bonus circumstance to attack rolls and circumstance bonus to AC, which means that the other half is somewhere in the world. Which means we need to find it. The question is finding it now. Oh, we have that already. Well, that'll pay for most of it, though. Yeah, I might as well get it. How you doing, Gumstitch? Uh-oh. Hello, some potions. I'm begging you, don't go in there! I beg you, don't touch that door! I discovered the door in the temple. Where does it lead? Oh, boy. Kaido's face goes gray, and he falters and stutters his words. What door? Oh, that door! It leads to the cellar. There's nothing interesting behind that door. Sweat breaks on his thing. Forehead. Alright. Yeah, you're... Come on, tell me what's going on, buddy. Ah, getting somewhere. I'm okay, happy that I got some new content up on YouTube over the weekend. Had a nice time with my fiance. Had some roast duck. It was a nice weekend. That sounds delicious. How are you? I'm good. I worked, and I worked some more. Created some video lectures for my students, because they're going to be off Tuesday. And now I'm just chilling, playing some Pathfinder. You know, the standard stuff, really. I'm off tomorrow, which is going to be great. I'm going to sleep in and before I get up and do stuff. And then Tuesday, there's no classes with my students. But what we're doing instead is some drills at the school. And then there might be no classes on Wednesday either, depending on things. So it's kind of a 3-day weekend, I guess? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Monday is off. Tomorrow is Columbus Day in the U.S., which is an official holiday. Yeah, that's a thing that we have for some reason. Kaido looks on the verge of tears. It's all Zendra! Zenedra. Who the fuck is Zenedra? Nice, holiday for a monster. Sounds about right. Yeah. It's funny because knowing the history of Christopher Columbus in the U.S., you kind of learn why we have a holiday for him. She's a witch. She came here one night, threatened to torture me, and demanded that I let her into the crypt. She said her friends would be coming here sometimes, and then she placed a curse on me. If I allow anyone other than initiated servants of Baphomet into the crypt without her permission, a brood of rats will appear in my stomach and they will gnaw me from inside out. Oh dear. You're fucked, dude. But I want to live. I'm no warrior. I'm a humble shepherd. And I never said a word to anyone. They go in there and do things. They whisper. I'm afraid to go in. And you can't go in. There's no one in there now anyways. Zendra hasn't been there for many days and are still willing she won't come again. Cursed witch. I don't know who this Zendra is, but I'd really like to get my hands on her and have a chat. Maybe I'll just reach for my weapon right away. It speaks a language all its own, but a quick death is too good for cultist scum like her. After all, the fear and torment and pain they put people through. After this furious outburst, Hila calms down again and speaks to Kaido. Stay strong, kid. You're not alone. You have allies and your faith. I do want to go inside the crib. Oh, wow, that's fucked up. The cleric's resistance is hanging by a thread. His lips are trembling and his voice drops to a whisper. I have the key, but what right do you have to... Either give me... No, be nice. You betrayed your flock. If you even have an ounce of conscience left, you'll give me the key. No worries, Gumstitch. Enjoy the drive, and have a good one. I'll see you soon. Cow's face reddens with shame. With a trembling hand, he gives you the key. The final words sound unexpectedly clear and crisp. Don't go in there. I have to now.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, there's a trap. Okay.
I'm prepared. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Now we take all the loot, which is mostly cooking supplies. Which I'm honestly fine with. But we will, oh, ooh, that's not good. A chalet?
I sense something.
I don't like the sound of that. Or is that one of ours? That might be one of ours. Elven notes. Let's see if we can pick that block.
Please forgive me.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Fine.
A trivial request.
Well, we broke it. I bet you it was something good in there too, but not anymore.
Focus on the goal.
It is a damn shame this game doesn't have, like, open and close spells or something like that, like Oblivion used to have, or Elder Scrolls and whatnot. It would be very useful. Not gonna lie. Well, this is a desecrated temple. Antler portions set in steel. Ooh. Hello. Right. Burial rites fulfill several functions. They mitigate the psychological strain of parting with the deceased. They neutralize the source of disease-causing miasmas. And they suppress the spread of cannibalistic and necrophilic acts in society at large. Well, we're just going there, aren't we? There are many ways of disposing of a corpse. Burning, dissolution in harsh chemicals, ingestion by all members of the community. But by far the most popular method is burial. A grave protects the corpse against carrion eaters, serves as a place of remembrance, proclaims the merits of the deceased, and of special importance. When all safety measures are taken, grave burial prevents the deceased from coming back and visiting their still living relatives. The commander examines the stone sarcophagus resting in the crypt of the Temple of Aristil. It was used as a feasting table for demons until very recently. The bones are scattered across the stone top of the sarcophagus. Some are easily identifiable as human finger bones. A human eyeball floats unappetizingly in a clay bowl, and next to it lies a half-gnawed rib cage. Examine the symbols first. Oh. At first, the symbols are unfamiliar to the commander, but his eyes soon find a familiar combination of letters. De la Mer. This is the name of the cleric Kayado mentioned in his conversation with the commander. This sarcophagus undoubtedly contains the body of a priestess of Aristil, Delamere the Blessed. It is unlikely that the young cleric could have read this inscription, written as it is in such an ancient tongue. However, the information Kayado provided is enough to help the commander unravel the mystery. On the lid of the sarcophagus, the symbols form a circle. The commander notices that the seemingly solid slab is actually composed of several pieces on the spot. The hairline joins between the fragments are almost impossible to see. In Sarkoris, there existed a funeral tradition in which the priests would place magic seals, such as this on tombs. The symbols on the seal are threatening. I guard the eternal sleep of Delamere. Cursed be anyone who dare to destroy me. The commander (14, 24), very unlikely. We probably have a better chance of Arcana. 19, like a there. Yeah, we'll have to do the Arcana. It succeeded. That's what matters. After several attempts, Shirbagira manages to break through the spells placed on the sarcophagus. The symbols on the stone seal begin to glow. With a click, the seal crumbles into pieces, and the lid of the sarcophagus slides open. Inside the sarcophagus lie the remains of a female archer. The bones are held together by leather armor covered in the same symbols as those of the sarcophagus. And the skeleton's hands are clutching an impressive bow made from an antler. Surprisingly, there is no unpleasant smell from the remains. The commander... You know what? Let's move them to Dresden. The body resting in the sarcophagus looks majestic and not at all off-putting. It is easy to imagine how Delamere looked when she was alive. A regal woman with a proud chin, broad shoulders, and the strong arms of an archer. Her appearance would have garnered people's trust, and even after death, they came here to worship her. And more will come to Dresden now to pay homage to her in her new resting place. Well, I mean... Yeah, I guess that's a best option, really, to just bring the body. We could just grave rob it. I begged you not to. Oh, Aristil! Oh no, he actually did explode. I thought that was all bullshit. This is bad, actually, because we don't have ways of dealing with rats. Oh, God. Oh, we do. Never mind. Sorry. Probably should have bought that shit from him before he exploded. You okay? Oh, you'd taken con damage.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
No, it never is it? Alright, let's heal. I bet you there was a way to actually get in there and save him. But I don't know. How much con damage did you take?
Patricium Murinos.
I should have done that the first time.
Keep your calm.
Alright, well that was the temple. I mean... The fuck? Oh. Extreme weather. We just got hit by lightning in the storm.
There are many roads to success.
Alright. Well, we're going this way. That's the plan. Oh, the military council is ready. Oh, Dayron wants an audience. I'll have to take care of that. Other things are being done at the moment. Have to head back to there, of course, eventually. Let's see if we can get further, though. Might as well move them out. See if we can take out this army. Do we have enough guys? I think we might. We might. Yeah. We'll have enough. I hope. This might actually be... Here they come. Just like whittle them down the Let's cure. That's what I want to see. Good, knock out them. Alright, here we go. Gotta keep healing, gotta keep pushing. The knights are taking the brunt. Just too many of the fucking zombies. That's the problem. Hold them off. That's what that looks like. Just keep blasting. Yes, that's what I want to see. Good. Now we're good. Now we're good. Almost, at least. Ah! That's not good. Maybe good? I don't know. We're both severely weakened, that's the problem. Keep myself in the game. It's actually hard to kill zombies, man, let me tell you. There we go. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Alright, we got him. We recovered all our losses, thankfully. Ugh, that was way too difficult. But our team has survived. What about Wolfsbane? Can you take on a dude or two? Guess we'll find out. Gonna be at a disadvantage, but they might be able to survive. Give it a shot. Oh, it's a giant fucking spider thing. Well, they're at half strength now. Whoa! Okay. That thing's dead at least. get them back up to decent strength? Well, not particularly. Oh dear. Well, the Dretches are not a massive threat, so... Could be, though. Okay, okay. Just keep our guys up. That's the goal now. Again, just gotta keep them up. That's the idea. Okay, okay, now we're coming. I'm not worried about the Hell Knights, they can hold their own. The, oh no. The Mounted Scouts are surviving, at least. Yeah, this thing's gonna drop next turn. Almost. There we go. Now fight two of us. Can't fight two of us. Alright, we got this battle now. Barely, but we got this battle. Good. Alright. And they've all recovered, so... Our new army is surviving. That's the first stop. Oh, what is this? Alter the First Retrievers. That's cool. And you leveled up, which is more important. Pit Trap's a good choice. Yeah, give it a bless. No, make it Bane. No, bless. Keep bless. Pitfall. That was a fun game back in the day, the Pitfall series. You remember all those? Like old school sort of video games. What are the magic missiles up to? And they need some strength. We should build something. We have the main barracks, an arsenal, a main stable, an archery range, and a smithy. Engineer workshop. Hall of Glory. Hall of Strategy, I think, is going to help us here. Yeah, I'm gonna splurge for it. Costing us, but it might be it's worth it. I'd say it's worth it. Go deep, see what we can get. Oh no, 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 no. Don't want to go that deep. Too far. But they're getting a beeline in there. Can you get troops? Do you need troops? I bet you can. Okay, get you more troops. Cost us everything. Don't want to do that. Speaking of which, I'm gonna spend a little to beef up our resources. For all 160, I get another 50. So you'll be a wall of dudes. See if you can join up the fight there. Let's have this guy too we have to take care of. We do need to go to the Green Gate, so maybe we can do that. I don't know. There's like so many areas we need to go to. Traveling merchant, I will approach. The fuck? A skeleton is walking across the wastes. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in the chorus, with the humming making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Oh, I'm adding this guy to my campaigns. Next to him, nightmarish horses on flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and hearty wave. Good evening to you there, or is this what days look like in your world? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeletal salesman always has the best deals you can find anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hand over the goods in his cart. As a rule, I offer a free sample of my merchandise to every new customer. I try to tailor my wares to the individual. Say I meet a kitsune. Then I can crack a joke about how I'd offer them a free potion of fox's cunning. But they must have enough of that already. The customer feels flattered. They take the sample, and I've immediately established a rapport. But dealing with humans is hard. You can't joke about their horns or their fox-like features. Still, I know what I can offer you. Still, I know what I can offer you as a free sample. Something that suits you perfectly. Would you like it? Well, yeah, why not? Scroll the heroism! Woo! Here you go! Take it! A heroic gift for a heroic person. Who are you? I am a simple man. I keep no secrets. You can see right through me. The skeleton laughs as he knocks on his empty rib cage for emphasis. What would you like to know? How'd you become what you are? Oh, now that's a long story and a half. Listen well and don't repeat my mistakes, or you won't be able to live with yourself. Get it? All right, moving on. Once I was just like you, exploring all sorts of ruins and filling my pockets with riches, until I stumbled into a Dracolich's lair. That's one scary beast, let me tell you. A lich and a dragon. He would have eaten me whole had I not suggested a deal. I would sell off all the blades and armor left by previous adventurers. Surely he didn't have much use for all that equipment, but he could earn a tiny sum of gold. Surprisingly, he agreed. But that didn't save my life. Instead, he just turned me into a walking pile of bones. And what do you know? That was just the beginning of my troubles. For a long time, I wandered the river kingdoms peddling wares until I met one devious scoundrel. At first glance, he looked decent enough, decked out in armor, clearly a paladin. He asked me where my master's lair was. Obviously, he wasn't the first to take an interest, but the Dracolich was no slouch. He put an enchantment on me so that I couldn't even remember the lair's location. However, this knight turned out to be quite the wizard, too. I'm no expert in magic, but basically he offered to perform a ritual that would reveal the location of my master's lair. And then he and his pals would kill the Dracolich and give me my freedom, plus half of the hoard. Sounds like a sweet deal, huh? So I agreed, like a fool. He showed me the contract, and it seemed alright to me, so I just signed right then and there. We conducted the ritual, and the knight found out where my master was hiding, by looking at some astral tracks or whatnot. Long story short, they killed the Dracolich. The knight offered me my half of the treasure, as promised. And then, as per the terms of our contract, he demanded the payment for the ritual's components for my freedom. And then there were taxes, excise fees, and fines. And before I knew it, I had to give him all of my loot and still couldn't even cover my debt. And so he offered me a way to repay it by working as before. For his master this time. Thus, I'm still traveling, peddling and all that until I earn every last coin that I owe them. And you know what? To pay off that kind of sum, I'm pretty sure I'll have to keep working for him until Grotus brings the end times. Now that's a story, isn't it? Someday I might even write a tragic play about myself. I'll call it Undeath of a Salesman. As for the mortal... With a professional air, the skeleton holds up one white finger. The moral of this story is, watch what you sign. That lesson is free. For the rest of what's in the fine cart, you'll have to pay in gold. Who's your new master, then? Did I tell you the knight looked like a paladin? Well, he wasn't anything of the sort. On the contrary, he was a servant of Mammon, the archdevil of avarice. The skeleton slightly opens his mouth to reveal a single azure coin among the gold. The coin is stamped with the disdainful visage of the devil. That's the one he sold me to, guts and all. Although by then I had no guts, really. Now, at least if somebody asks me where my master's lair is, I can honestly say Erebus, the third layer of hell. Palace of the Royal Treasurer. Entrance by appointment only. Want me to try and free you? No thanks. Skeleton waves you away with both hands. Been there, done that, only made things worse. I've had enough help. I'll make do. Trade with everyone, then. You bet. What do I care about which side of yours is winning anyway? Both are buying my wares, business is booming. Everybody needs a weapon and a good set of armor. You sell one thing, the next day they bring it back all ragged and full of holes, looking for a replacement. Sure, this war will probably end one day. Maybe the Crusaders will finally patch up that abyssal hole. Maybe the whole region will fall through it. That's when I'll pick up and go elsewhere. Galarian is a big place. I can always find new customers. What do you sell, then? Oh, I have the wildest choice of merchandise. Right now, I've got a fine selection of magiconical, mysterical spell thingies. Everything a wizard could want. By the way, could you advise me as what would sell best in these parts now? I have a choice of exotic wares from faraway lands. Then there's the personal protection equipment, and a whole arsenal for a hunter. Protection equipment, fuck it. Noted, seek me out on the roads with new goods to buy. So, right now, he's selling those. Oh, he's... Oh! Ah, we actually can determine what he sells. Clever, clever game. Flaming light cloth. Ooh. Weapon is sheath and fire, deals extra fire damage. That's pretty cool. The blue gold there. Ultrasound, Ghost Touch, Light Mace, Braces of Armor +5. A kinetic diadem. Oh, kinetic thing. Sigil of Destruction. That's another kinetic thing. Cloak of Resistance +4. Haramaki of Scholarship. +5 bonus to Arcana and Concentration checks. I mean, that would be something to give a... person. Alright. Nothing in particular, except maybe crossbow or the blur potions.
That natural armor handbook looks pretty good, though.
Hi, Arkloyd. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's up? How's the game going?
We're talking to a merchant skeleton. So good.
Yeah, I heard you say you're going to steal him for your games.
Oh yeah, I gotta throw this guy in now, because I've never ran into this guy before. I guess he was something they added. I don't know. But, such a cool idea. I'm gonna not buy anything. He's doing the protection equipment. Let's see what the exotic wares look like. Maybe we can see that. Nope. Never mind. The flaming light crossbow +2 would be a solid weapon. And we can give it to... Camellia as an extra. Or we can give it to Ember as a maybe weapon. I don't know. Ninio also can use one too, but she has the crossbow of judgment, which is actually pretty good. Now, here's a question. Can she wear the Haramaki? She can. Ooh. Ember can wear it too. That actually might be worth giving the Haramakis. So with Ember and Ninio, we can actually give them some protection. Be useful. All right. It's a bit of like a fucking blood field or whatever the hell this is.
With lightning strikes.
Yeah, because, you know, evil world wound and all that. Oh! Nope, didn't want to go there. Evade. Well, looks like we just made a giant U-turn. I guess we'll go into Green Gates. Why not? Actually, no. Somebody wanted to go in the Green Gates, right?
Who was that?
I don't remember. Vengeance of Sarkoris. Looking for CR's protege. Search the area surrounding Winter Sun Village. Demon's Heresy. The world is relative, blah 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 blah. Oh, Arushale wanted to go here. She's with the party, so we're fine then. Okay. Let's might as well do it. Still Bloodstorm Lightning. Holy fuck. And it looks like there's rocks on the field somewhere, so it looks like we will be fighting here.
At least the lightning's not hitting you.
Actually, it hit me before. Here we are. The hag should be around here somewhere. She catches your eye, and a blush unexpectedly blooms on her cheeks. Quietly, in near whisper, she adds, "Thank you for bringing me with you. This is important to me, very important. Beware, you're dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she will slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there is a relic of Desna in this very fortress, the Bell of Mercy. It will help you catch the hag, like a cat in a mousetrap." No, wait, did I did. You don't say that, do you? Like a mouse in a cat trap? Never mind. What matters is that you must catch her. The right way to say it is mouse in a mousetrap. Yep. But I can see how you got confused, all those boring words. I get them mixed up all the time, too. What if everybody said, catch a bee in a bear trap, or maybe a moose in a fox trap? A manticore in a unicorn trap? A hedgehog? No, I don't want to catch a hedgehog. They seem too prickly. Then how about a rabbit in a goat trap? Avery was distracted thinking of new combinations, no longer paying attention to those around her. Okay, how will this bell help us? It's an ancient relic of Desna. The Crusaders brought it here, and there was still hope that Sarkoris could be retaken easily. Then the world wound expanded, and the Crusaders were forced to retreat, leaving the bell behind. The demons tried to corrupt it or destroy it, but they couldn't. The bell burned them when they touched it. They managed to rip the bell's clapper from it, but they didn't take it far. Look for it. It shouldn't be around here somewhere. Desna imbued the bell with powerful protective magic. If you strike it, all demons and their ilk inside the fortress will be unable to move. If the hag cannot move, she won't be able to evade you. What can you tell me about the hag? Did you know that there are different kinds of hags? Jaranika is one of the more terrifying types, an Annis hag. This flesh-eater possesses frightening evil magic powers. She is not a demon, but she is far more cunning than any inhabitants of the Abyss. Don't listen to her rigmarole and don't believe her evasions. Just grab her, put a knife to her throat, and demand straight answers. And don't forget, like demons, she can travel huge distances using magic. But the sound of the bell will stop her from slipping away. How'd you know she'd be here? We know each other of old. Actually, that's not quite true. We've never met in person, but I have been tracking her for some time. She shows up here and there, but every time I try to pin her down, she vanishes. I hope this time she won't slip away so easily. Ah. We caught something. Our boy. Arushale seems agitated, and you detect a tremor in her voice. It seems hunting this hag means a lot to her. But you have a sneaky suspicion that Succubus has not told you the full story. I wonder what she's hiding. I guess we'll find out. So, first order business is... Oh dear. What are you doing, Dio? Why?
Nice knowing you, Dio.
What do you all do? Why'd you go that way, you stupid fucking dinosaur? So we got Vrox, a Dereknaki Devastator, and those Calvicuses. And a Babu. Okay. Let them come to me.
Into the fray!
That's what I get. Now let's start the battle. Dio's already down. And now he's dead. I think we're winning. I'm not sure, to be honest.
You crossed the wrong line.
Okay. Avu is dead too. That's wonderful. I feel like we could have planned that a lot better. So... No, it's good to know that we know where they are. This time, stay here.
I sense something.
Especially when there's a trap.
You call?
Manishrim Sukino.
let's see what we can do. Bless.
Never stop learning.
Obviously, do the mirror image on
Smile.
me.
The world's not ending just yet.
And... yeah, let's do some magic weapon stuff. Here, Greybor, have a magic weapon. And while we're at it, protection from evil. Okay, now we're in better shape to actually fight these things.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I
Might
need
as
to concentrate.
well.
I will defend my dream.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, we're not fucking around now. Oh, Dio, why?
Right at the end of the goal.
I know. I think poor Dio. Oh, stop attacking Dio! What are you doing? No. Oh, he's suffering con. He suffered con damage. That's the problem.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
There, that fixes some of it. Con damage. He's poisoned. Yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, that's a little better though. Okay. And there was something that was hidden. There we go. Oh, Aradin's Wrath. Okay.
Watch out for trouble.
What is this? A holy scabbard, while equipped, alters Paladin's Smite Evil class ability, changing the type of AC bonus it grants from deflection to sacred. Additionally, the wearer's first attack every round deals an additional 1d4 divine damage. Holy crap! Let's put that on our person here. We need to drink a potion. Yeah. Oh, you have... oh. Yeah, now you're back to normal. And the rain's finally letting up, so everything looks a lot better. That's good, at least. There's another trap here.
There's not as much blood on the ground now.
I know, the blood rain is gone.
I'm trusting you. Something is not right here.
Oh, dang, there's a lot of little spots, isn't there?
I finished here. Is there more?
Trying to maneuver is always a pain in the ass.
I will follow my dream.
Hello. The Bell of Mercy Clapper, that's a bit of the bell. So we must be on the right track. This place is a maze, it seems like.
I don't like the map in this game because it doesn't show you where the doors are. The doors and the
I actually don't mind that, to be honest. Oh, that's a Rift Drake. Oh dear. That's a problem. Oh, there's... Oh, that's a big problem. Oh, we killed one.
I will see to your demise.
We've been slowed. That's not good either.
You
I
won't
will
survive
resist.
me.
Victory is worth the pain.
Oh! Who's down? Who's down?
Let's get to the exciting part.
Avu is down. Dang it.
I welcome
I
your
must
company.
withdraw.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
It's a good thing Dayron is a healing machine, huh?
She's got that going for him.
Well, that and being basically a evil asshole. I'm sarcastic. And I guess in love with the player character, too. Let's see. Alright. So, slayed them. We did... What did we pick up? We picked up a helmet. Windmaster helmet. +4 bonus to initiative. Hello. It looks terrible on Greybor, but he's wearing it now.
I wonder how that would look on the Kitsune.
We could actually change up appearances. That's pretty cool. How would it look on the Kitsune? We'll find out if we bring back who's it? You know, what's her face? Nenio. But I don't think she would. I don't know if she would wear it well. You know what I mean?
Keep your calm.
Anyway, we found something over here.
It's either us.
Oh! Oh! Okay. This is bad.
I shall survive this
Prepare
ordeal.
myself. This will leave a bruise.
Oh, I've been petrified. That's bad, too.
Victory is always an option.
Let's not go that way.
I just got a message that a friend of mine is available for me to come see him. I don't get to see him all that often, so
You heading out?
yeah.
Oh, I understand. Do what you gotta do.
Have fun with your game, bro.
I will. I'm going to adjust my tactics and try and survive.
You've got a good party for
As
it.
we run into a fucking fireball, apparently.
You got a new door now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you later.
See you later, mate. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Thank you for amusing me.
Victory is worth the pain. I must
Greyboard just not dying? Oh, there he goes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Can we do acid resist? Can. Shall consider that. I'll take the hit there.
I welcome your company.
How long will the acid resist last? 10 minutes, that's perfect.
Never stop learning.
Alright, let's do it.
Yet another obstacle.
Victory is
They're
worth
fucking falling fast. That's what I want to see.
I must withdraw.
Or not.
Watch out for trouble.
What? Oh, the fucking poison. Didn't even see that. Dang it. See something. I don't know, man. Alright. From here. Resist acid.
Together we stand.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Everybody has it now a little bit.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Let's have fun.
Watch out for trouble.
You've crossed the
Into
wrong
the
line.
fray!
Oh! God damn!
Victory is worth the pain.
That's more what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Good job, team. Fuck them up real good. That's what we want. Alright, let's grab the treasures. Which is really just some minor stuff, plus that helmet, though.
Keep your
The
calm.
helmet's the good one. We're gonna give that to Greybore, like I said. Don't want to see it, though.
I welcome your company.
Let's see, heal, con damage.
There are many roads to success.
Take a look.
It's in a book. Wait, what?
I finished here. Is there
Alright,
more?
There's that now. Let's save. Excuse me.
I will guide.
I'm guessing that the witch lady is in there. Grave is well tended. It is much more recent than chapel. There's no name on the tombstone, only elegant butterfly of Desna. Interesting. Now we have the item we need, right? Bell of Mercy Clapper. That's half of the bell. We need the other half. Which makes me wonder, would it be up this way? I bet you it's up that way, which means it's where that large contingent of fuckers is.
Focus on the goal.
Which means we gotta be careful now. Alright, let's, prepare.
Keep your wits about you.
Using up everything I got right now. Alright, let's do it.
Yet another obstacle.
Simply business.
I will see to your demise.
The fucking fireball would do much.
I will resist!
You won't survive me.
Alright, the big dude's down. That's good.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Oh! Yeah, it didn't do shit, I didn't think so. Our law might be better. Am I down?
Plan went awry. Damn.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Went awry. Damn.
Greyboar's still up.
I must withdraw.
Precision and grace.
Greyboar, you gotta get back, buddy. Oh! No, you do not. Fuck you. Still wasn't enough? Let me do it again.
I shall survive this ordeal.
They lost 2 levels now. Jesus. Alright, that's better. We're out of lay on hands now. But we've killed all the big things, I'm assuming. Probably didn't have to kill all these things. But we're looking for the other half of the bell. Oh, there's another section. Okay. These aren't like poison fields, are they? Oh, that's the witch. That's not what I want to see. Okay. We know that that's where the witch is, so we need to find the other half of the bell before we go in here and confront her.
Watch out for trouble. Keep your wits about
Got
you.
1 haste left. I'm gonna use it when we get there. I guess we have to go inside. Everything is still dead, which is how it should be. To the belfry. I guess that makes sense that the bell would be in here. Ooh, boots! And a demon heart. And weapons. What do we got? Demon's Terror. +2 speed, radiant flail. Grants a +4 attack bonus on the first attack against the demon. D6 positive damage. What does speed mean? When making full attack, the wielder of a speed weapon may make 1 extra attack. The attack uses the wielder's full BAB plus any modifiers. The benefit is not cumulative with similar effects. Ah, you bastard. That's still pretty sweet, though. I'm curious. That's 3 attacks. Oh, that's a really solid weapon, too. What do these boots do? Boots of Fire Rain. Permanent effect of the Freedom of Movement spell. Put that on me. going.
I'm up for an adventure.
Well, there's the bell. Okay. Sela has bonuses? Oh, the Good Hope bonus. It's the same thing as the dragon. Ah, alright. You rang the bell. Let's fight the hag.
Keep your calm.
Well, we killed all the demons here. Giant fucking ugly things, aren't they? Of course, we're not out of the woods yet. So let's save. Let's get ready.
I will guide.
Bless is still up. Okay. Ah, Rochelle, my dear, you there? You brought friends. Good, good. Well, for me.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I will
Out
resist.
of my sight!
Let's dance. She's probably gonna kill me, though. Law. Man, you can do something. Oh, Rochelle, you are inspired by the rage. Yeah, you know what? Accept the rage. Fuck it.
Prepare yourself.
Oh! We have concealment. Okay. Let's get...
I shall survive this ordeal.
Now we got her down, so now she can't run, right? Stop! Stop! What are you doing, you reprobates? The beaten hag cowers on the rocks. Gone is the terrifying monster you're just fighting, and in its place is a small and frightened old woman. Why'd you treat an old biddy like me so harshly? Haven't you any shame, you great brutes? Don't listen to her! She's just stalling for time! Aruche raises her weapon. What do you know about the demons with the strange abilities? Where are they coming from? Speak! What demons? What are you on about? Under Arushale's cold gaze, the hag face breaks into a grandmotherly smile. Ah, now those demons. Wouldn't they be friends of yours, Aruma dear? What are you picking on poor old me for, then? I did tell you everything I know, but you know far more than me on that score. The color drains from Arushale's face as the hag's smile grows wider, stretching from ear to ear. My little chicken, don't tell me you haven't told your new toys all that. Keep it to yourself, did ye? The hag bursts into screeching laughter before turning her gaze on you. Take pity on an old woman. Let me go before any more harm's done. You'd better have a word with your little demoness about those demons. You liar! I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum! Arushale's desperate outburst is drowned out by another round of cackling from the hag. Where is it you say you never been, huh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing around it? Seeing who comes and who goes? You didn't see all that? I suppose you don't even know the password either, eh? The hag looks at you. The demon girl's lying through her teeth as per usual. Shut your mouth, hag. Don't like the sound of the honest truth now, do ya? No one likes the truth, grubby as it is. The truth is everywhere an outcast. Not so for its sister, Lies, who is always welcome with open arms wherever she goes. She's telling the truth. Ursula lowers her gaze. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you before where to look for those demons right away. But I needed someone who can help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demons set her on my trail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. Hearing this, the old woman lets out a screeching cackle that shakes her whole body. What are you laughing at? Doesn't matter what I've done. You won't be leaving here alive. So you wanted me to kill your enemy for you. You'll pay for that. I have principles. I don't kill for free. I leave that to the dilettantes and psychopaths. You attack both of them? Letting the hag go is the good option. That's interesting. Yeah, let her go. Let's find out what happens. I bet you it's a bad idea, but fuck it. No! You don't know what kind of monster she is! We can't let her go! Oh. With unmatched speed, Arushale attacks the hag. She screeches her last rasping cackle, which soon turns to a strangled gurgle. You and I need to have a serious chat. Ursula's eyes are plaintive as she holds your gaze. There's so much I have to explain, to confess. But first, please, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. Grave. Arushale approaches the grave. It is small but surprisingly well maintained, given the surrounding squalor and neglect. Arushale touches the cold stone decorated with the Desna butterfly, like she is greeting with an old friend. Silently she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it, and holds it out to you. First things first, here. I wasn't lying to you about this. That's where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with the strange powers. The entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it, and I've never been inside, but cultists enter it somehow, which means that you can find a way to get inside. Who does the grave belong to? My last victim. She was a priestess of Desna. I seduced her and drained her soul. She died in my arms, and I decided to bask in her final reveries. So I dove into her fading mind. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason, she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here, and to make a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything I have done. I didn't even know who she was. I seduced her, deceived her, and killed her. And she saved my soul. Arushale wipes her eyes. If only I can die and give her back her life. But I can't share Bagheera. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did you know the hag would be here? When I was freed from Indrezen, the demons set her on my trail. She failed to catch me, but she took a hostage of a sort. Arushale once again rubs her fingers over the granite tombstone. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. I knew I could not defeat her on my own, so I used you. I used a lie to get you here so you would help me kill her. Forgive me, I'm sorry. So, how'd you know about the bell, then? This place, the fortress and the bell tower, I saw them in the dreams of the person lying in this grave. She was on her way here for the bell. She wanted to take it from here and return it to the Crusaders in Canabras. But she never made it here because she met me. I killed her and I devoured her dreams, or rather, they devoured me. That's why when I re-emerged from the dream realm, I buried her here. I thought it was the right thing to do. I've wanted to return the bell to the Crusaders for a long time, but... She brings her hand to her face. The barest brush and the bell burns my impure fingers. So why'd you lie, then? Why didn't you just tell us the truth? I was afraid. Afraid that you would refuse if there was nothing in it for you. I was afraid you wouldn't believe me, and... I'm a demon. For centuries, it was all I knew. If you want something, you get it by lying or by force. Luring you here was so easy, so natural. Lies and manipulation. They are my native language. When I've spoken my entire life. Asking for a favor? Now that is a foreign notion that I've only begun to learn. I don't think I'm trying to justify what I did. I know my lie was despicable. I knew that perfectly well when I lied to you. I knew it was a step backward. Back to the old Arushale, and I still did it. There's no excuse for it. I just want you to understand me. Thank you for the map. Succubus shakes her head. I lied to you. You trusted me. And I used you to get rid of the hag. This doesn't assuage my guilt, but it's the least I can do. It's clear now. So, what are you going to do with me? Arushale waits with bated breath, her eyes locked on yours. You see fear and sadness there, and also the tiniest flicker of hope. Say what you want, but we can't push her away. That's what I think. The fact that she's a demon only means that her path to atonement started in the abyss itself, and will be much longer than others. It means that she needs more help, not less. Gregbor laughs skeptically. I can't believe you're saying this, but you're not going to believe the demon, are you? You're a paladin, aren't you? You should be cutting her head off for all the evil things she's done. You're young, so you should trust my experience. People don't change, and that goes double for demons. Alright, we'll be good here. I forgive you. Try to forgive yourself. Thank you, Urushalay whispers. I will try.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I get the feeling that Greybor does not like Urushalay. But that's okay. Well, let's get back over there and loot the shit out of the corpses. Oh, there's another... Oh dear. We'll have to deal with that, I guess. Crippling Kiss. What is this? Oh, it's an S-Stock. None of us use S-Stock, so we can sell that. That's a fucking fine for sure. The Hag, Quarterstaff, and an amulet. No. Quarterstaff plus 4? Jesus. Monk weapon. And it's adamantine. Can bypass damage reduction. The Amulet of Circulating Blood. Amulet is under a Blood Rage effect. They gain Fast Healing 5. Can only be worn by a Blood Rage... Oh, that... Oh, shit, that's going on, What's his face? That's going on, Regil, because he actually is a Blood Rager. Because I made him one.
Watch out for trouble.
Hell yeah, that's a cool amulet now.
Can't hide from me.
Otherwise, something to sell. Old Sarkorian diary in a burned building. Okay. Random Sarkorian diary? I will read it. And why not? Where is it? Normally I would read these out loud, but... Little info. There's more areas here. Oh, shit.
Keep your calm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Please, allow me. I'm trusting you.
There's a chest up here, that's why.
I finished here.
Okay.
Is there more?
First off, the loot.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Belt of Physical Perfection. Oh. That could be.
There are many
useful
roads
too.
to success.
Can we reinvigorate the land? How do we do this? I don't... I guess I have to do it. Ah, look at that. Bonuses to strength, dex, and con. Yeah. I actually could use that. Because why not? And Greybor, you have the strength one, right? Well, dex and con for you would be fantastic. No, you can't wear it. The belt is useless. What about... Oh, dex and con for you? And you can have a standard dex. You have the standard dex too, right, Arushale? No, you don't. You don't need it. You're pretty much decked out anyway. What is this? Quiver of Cursed Thorns. Reflex throw, DC 17. Ooh. Give that to you. Okay. Well, we've taken care of here, I guess. Um... Alright, so let's head back to Dresden. First random encounter. It's a forced one too, so that's a trap.
I will guide.
That's another trap.
I finished here. Is there more? I sense something.
A lot of traps, apparently.
I finished here. Is there more?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
I'm glad I was useful to you. I finished here. Is there more?
Alright, we knocked out traps, so let's keep moving. Oh, hello. Hail, Baphomet! Hear our prayers! Accept this sacrifice, Baphomet. Curse you all! Praise be to Iomade! It's him, the one who killed our brothers and sisters! Death to the killer, die! Death to the killer, die! Woljif? Woljif raises from the stone throne and halts the sacrifice with a raised hand. The cultist holding the knife over the victim of the altar stops. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demonic shadow rises up behind him. Easy now, we're all friends here. This was just a little misunderstanding. You thought you'd come across Crusaders, but they're big fans of our Lord Baphomet too. Woljif half turns to you, his right eye twitching, which you interpret as an attempt to wink discreetly. Ain't that right? Nod wordlessly. Woljif's face lights up. Right, exactly! Pilgrims of the World Wound, meet the finest member of our big family. Hey there, Chief. Long time no see. Why don't we hold off on the sacrifice for now? We need to drink to this happy meeting, am I right? Yeah, let's do that. Tie that one up on the altar up again. We'll get around to slaughtering it later. Ava looks between you and Woljif in puzzlement. We're playing some kind of game, yes? How come nobody told me the rules? Yes, it is a game! A game of the great forces led by our Lord Baphomet. And you are a worthy player in that game, you evil spawn of the abyss. Ah, I get it. Wait, let me think of what to say. You're right, my evil comrade. I will help you sow horrific horrors and strike fearsome fear into the hearts of mortals. The world has never seen a creature like me before, and knows not what I'm capable of. The little dragon is practically bouncing with enthusiasm. cultists exchange look and whispers. The chief cultist lowers his knife. If the Crescent of the Abyss says so, then welcome. Make yourselves at home in the temporary camp of the pilgrims of the world world. But why did you attack our brothers? Well, Woljif. No. Abel, will you tell why we attacked our brothers? Well, Woljif, why did we attack our brothers? Avu. Woljif, have fun. Because the chief sometimes has these fits of insanity and battle rage. It is a blessing from Lord Baphomet. The chief goes crazy. He goes crazy and gets twice as strong as normal. But if the blessing kicks in the wrong moment, well, it's just bad luck for you. I've had to get away from the crazed chief a few times, so I know what I'm talking about. The cultist casts a wary glance at your weapon, but passes no remark. It is good that the Crescent of the Abyss, our beacon in the darkness and our oracle, has resolved this misunderstanding. Relax, friends, and after, if you wish, you may join our pilgrimage. Of course I'm going to take the loot. They got a lot of loot, too. I am very curious. What the fuck are we doing here?
Uh-huh.
Focus.
Devolve. The man you saw on the altar is now tied up on the ground, his head hanging down. He is young, but his brown hair is prematurely peppered with gray. His expensive but practical clothes are stained and worn. The man's pale cheeks have developed a scraggly beard over his time in captivity. The prisoner looks up at the sound of your footsteps. His eyes reveal nothing but wariness. You're not one of them. Only idiots who are desperate to believe everything they hear would fall for Woljif's lie. Where are you exactly? Devel Gwenviar. The man's voice sounds hollow and detached. Nobleman, crusader, livestock waiting to be slaughtered. How'd you end up here? The crusader's eyes stare into the distance. Solely through my own foolishness, because of my inability to fight like a man, I thought the crusade would be the best way to make my mark on history. I dreamt of the glory, of the respect that it would otherwise be denied me as the third son of a noble family. When my father laughed at my skills and called me an ignorant interloper, how right he was. Fate has a twisted sense of humor. My more experienced comrades died in this cursed place, one after another, but I survived. There were only 5 of us left in the end. Our hubris was gone, we were jumping at every shadow, and we still weren't cautious enough. I was the only one who survived after we were attacked in the night. I should have realized what was happening when the lookout went missing. Did Woljif order you to be sacrificed? The prisoner looks at you in surprise. Woljif? Oh no, in my better days I wouldn't have let a tiefling take like him set foot in my house. I wouldn't have guessed at the wonders of generosity he's capable of. But fate has led us here, and I'm glad to have him as a companion. I despised him at first, but then I realized he was just as much a prisoner here as myself. In turn, he seemed to develop sympathy for me. At least he always tried to stave off my death after he entertained me with his tall tales at night. I even grew accustomed to his ghastly street parlance. I should have been grateful to Woljif, but the prisoner shuts his eyes. I'm tired. Death has drawn close so many times and then retreated again, that now I would welcome it. Even death would be better than waiting. I gotta free you, though. prisoner inclines his head courteously. Thank you. But that is impossible while the pilgrims of the whirlwind are here. They will not just stand by while I escape. The prisoner lowers his head again. Thank you. If you happen to meet my parents or members of the Gwenviar family, tell them that I died in the wound praising Iomedae. Obviously, we're not going to let this guy die. Right, Woljif? Because I found you again. Woljif is waiting for you next to the altar, wearily wiping the sweat from his brow. Whew! I thought I was done for. I could feel in my tail that they were going to kill me. If you ain't a sight for sore eyes, Chief. When I heard that the gargoyles hadn't got you, and that you were running the show up in Dresden now, I can't tell you how happy that made me. But that night it all happened, I tell you, I was so scared I couldn't see straight. I wandered around, wondering if my chief and the rest of the gang were lying in an open field with their eyes pecked out. Woljif sighs. Even my conscience pricked a little. Think about how I ran. But when you when you look at it from my side, what else was I supposed to do? The actual paladins were getting cut down left, right, and center. And then these pilgrims of the Worldwound tell me that Dresden's been reclaimed? That there's a new commander called Cherbagira? Well, I said to myself, there can't be two demon-slaying dynamos with the same name, so it must be you. So I cut my way through the circles around Dresden, and I waited for you to come out. At one point, I got so desperate I almost went right up to the city walls, but I thought better of it. Although an arrow in the skull would have been slight better than running in fear of Voitel. Woljif sucks in a breath and keeps talking in a rush, like he's afraid you'll turn around and walk out. Do you know Voitel? I don't either. But I remember the name because that brother Melrune yelled in the basement at the time, I'm going to tell Hespera and Voitel, or something like that. Anyway, my shadow told me that Voitel is the demon, and I should be scared of him, because he is right after the moon of the abyss, but the shadow's a whole other story. But if you want to know why I haven't just come to Dresden, I need your help. It's a matter of life and death, Chief. What's going on? Slow down. Okay, I'll shut up. I mean, I won't shut up, but ask me what you want to know and I'll tell you. So why'd you run when we fought the gargoyles? Run? Me? I fought them. I did. You should have seen me. Got one right on the nose, sent it arse over tea kettle, and threw it off, and it flew off. I've gotten into scrapes a fair few times before, been caught by surprise, in the dead of night more times than I can count. So that's why I leapt up quick as anything, grabbed my knives, and well, of course I made a run for it. What else was I gonna do? I'm just a thief, a city boy. I don't go toe-to-toe with demons. Sure, I said I'd help you and all, but that was before. I didn't sign up for nighttime gargoyle attacks. What kind of idiot attacks in the middle of the night? I thought war would keep more civilized hours, to be honest. Wrong again. So apologies, Chief, but I always end up on the winning side. It's just my nature. You and your lot in the camp that night did not have the look of victory about you. And it's not like that I'd been much help. If a gargoyle snatched me up in its claws, of course I'd decide to run, and run I did. Alright, what was all that? That was my cunning plan, Chief. Woljif's tail is whipping back and forth so fast, it's a blur. Good thinking, but why'd you ask me to do it? You've got the crux of it, Chief. We have a secret mission here, see? Save the life of a good man. In other words, me. Well, not just me, but I'll definitely die too if these guys see something they don't like. I'll be on the altar next to the poor sap before you can say hello, Baphomet. You said the shadow's been talking to you, by the way? Not just any shadow, my special shadow. After I spent a while running around the world wound, scared out of my wits, it suddenly crept out and whispered in its distinct-sounding voice, Voitel North Fear Voitel. And the name was familiar, because that's what Brother Melrune yelled out, and I put two and two together. This Voitel was in the north, and I need to make sure he didn't find me. Bit by bit, I got the Shadow to tell me that Voitel was a demon, and that he was looking for the Moon of the Abyss. Who knows why? By the way, I have a couple of thoughts of my own about the moon. I'll tell you about them once we're out of this mess. What do you want from me, then? In a nutshell, Chief, I've got a bit of a situation here. One wrong move and I'm a goner. The demon Voitel is in the vicinity somewhere. A good man has suffered. The cultists are animals. I just want to get out of this and make Voitel back off. But without you, I have no chance. Help me, and I won't forget it as long as I live. Alright, what part are your cultists playing in this plan, then? Woljif glances around, make sure you are not overheard. Do you know that they call themselves the Pilgrims of the World Wound? Because they're itching to meet big-name demons like Baphomet. It's like they're on a pilgrimage. So that got me thinking, since they listen to me, we can lead them to Voitel and mess with their heads a bit. Say that Baphomet's been calling him nasty names, and let the cultists fight Voitel for us. It'll be a riot. Cultists helping us take out a demon. Well, what do you think? And what good man are you talking about? Me, of course. Voljif folds his arms. I am a prisoner here, you know. And I suppose there's also this other fella, Duval. The ones that tied up? I kind of owe him one. I made a dumb mistake, and now he's paying for it. Now, don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less about the guy. He got himself into this mess, except if it wasn't for me, they maybe wouldn't have caught him in the first place. These pilgrims kept asking me, will we have long to wait for the favors of Lord Baphomet? As though, just because I have my shadow, I should know? What am I, some kind of demon worshipper? I just put on a kind of knowing air and say to them, do as you've been doing and the favors will come. They took that to mean that they needed to keep cutting people up at the altar. I tried to put them off the idea, but they didn't listen. I acted like I was discussing things with my shadow, and I kept trying to hold them off, saying that the stars weren't in alignment, that raining eyeballs was a bad omen. I've run out of ideas just before you showed up, Chief. I was already considering just letting them do it. He was a crusader, after all, you know? Demons would probably get him in the end either way. It's not my fault that's how they do things. It's either him or me. Woljif sighs and turns away. His tail is twitching from side to side in agitation. There's one way to get us both out, but I can't manage that on my own. I need your help. Alright, I'll do it. Woljif's face lights up, and the tip of his tail dances through the air. I always knew you were a special sort, Chief. Let's go break his horns off. We need to go to a patch of scrubland by the bend of the river. It's not far, I'll show you. Nothing interesting about the place at all, but that's where I was when my shadow came out and started pushing me back the other way. It said that Voitel would find me easily there, and he'd swoop in and tear me limb from limb as soon as I popped up. I wasn't long running away from that place, I tell you. There's just one other thing. We need to round up my lackeys and send them off on an errand. While they're gone, we can free the prisoner. No point in leaving him here to be bored stiff, right? Listen up, brothers, sisters. The Shadow has spoken. It says that the demon will come to a secret place. A wasteland here with almost no trees left next to a river. Once passed by there, we once passed by there, but we took a wrong turn, couldn't find it. Okay. Glorious day! Before we set off, I say we make the sacrifice. I say let's hold off on the sacrificing. Time's a-wasting, and demons are busy, you know? Leave your things and go. I must meditate before such an event, and then I'm all meditated out. I'll come and summon the demon to you. Commander, a moment of your time. The young crusader cautiously gets to his feet. unable to believe that he's finally free. At last the day has come when these odious faces will no longer be looming over me. The cultists hid my weapons and armor somewhere. I'll find them and take them away. Take my leave of this place forever. They're over there with the rest of the stolen stuff. I'd make sure they didn't go walkies in the night. I hope you'd make it out of this somehow. Thanks to your efforts, Woljif. Go, time is of the essence. If there is a demon hunting you, better to lure him into a trap and strike first. Where are you planning to go down to now? Find my armor and weapons, find something to eat, and then leave this place as quickly as possible. The Crusader looks ahead with grim determination. Perhaps I will die in the wound, but I will die with a sword in my hands, not like an animal at a slaughterhouse. And if I do make it out, I shall build a temple in Iomede's honor in my hometown. You're rich enough to build a temple if you fancy it? You were complaining that your parents don't give you enough money. I think we have a slightly different conceptions of what counts as enough money. In any case, money is no longer a concern of mine. My life and my legacy belong to the goddess who sent you and the commander to my aid. Good luck. May Iomedae keep you. Alright, we'll switch out Grey Boar. Alright. Well, Woljif is back in the party. He is way outclassed at the moment. +2 Cold Iron Dagger, increased critical multiplier. Cast a spell with Force Description. What? Keep this dagger. Oh man, the dude is not kitted out at all. Can wear armor. No, he cannot. It conflicts with his bracers. Okay. We can level him up, though. That would be useful. Stick with the Eldritch Scoundrel. As much dex as possible. Combat trick. Piranha. Prove true weapon fighting. Yes, easy. Easy choice. And we get some spells. 2 spells. What do we got? Vampiric Touch. From arrows, why not? Level 9. Defeat. Piranha Strike. Another 2 spells. Let's give them... Spike Pit. And... yeah, Force Punch, why not? Level 10. That'll do. Level 4 spells. This is the good stuff now. Animal Aspect Raider is pretty good. Stone Skin would be very useful, actually. Touch Slime? Why not? Mythic Love abilities. We already have bypass the damage reduction. He gets an extra feat. Let's see. Dimensional Retribution. Extra mythic ability. Every time you hit a target in melee. You know what? No. Abundant Casting, though, would be pretty good for him for extra spells. Extra feet, though. No strength bonus. Flawless attacks. Okay. Mythic Sneak Attacker, additional damage. Ooh. Mythic 2 Weapon Fighting gives him less. Weapon Finesse Mythic. Oh yeah, definitely that. No damage. He gets the second one. Give him the Abundant Casting. Alright, so Woljif is definitely in a different position now. Let's copy some spells. Stone Fist, why not? Slow. Scare. Give him the Polymorph. Scorching Ray. Summon Monster, why not? Death to Undeath. Vampiric Shadow Shield. Shout. Yeah, give him a shout. Molten Orb. Owl Wisdom. Keep that Heroism Scroll. Reduce Person. Expeditious Retreat. Didn't even know I had that. Burning Arc. Fireball. And yeah. I basically gave him all the big spells. I'm saving the Tsunami one because you never know. It's 12-7. That's a lot of damage off of him with those knives. That's pretty solid, actually. Can't do level 5 yet. That's more like it. Okay. Actually, the spike pit. Yeah, we'll do that. Two more. No, one more. Actually, pitiless laughter. And yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the stunning barrier. Alright, Woljif now has a pretty decent spell arsenal.
Watch out for trouble.
It is getting late for me, though. I am off tomorrow, but I'm gonna basically spend this night sleeping as much as I can. So, I think I'm going to, call it, honestly. Next time we meet, we got Woljif with us, so... He's a little shaky, but I think we can handle it. He does need equipment badly, though. Dex and Con, that helps you. Dex helps you. He's gonna be in the front line. He's gonna need help. That's basically it. We'll have to figure it out. I don't know.
There are many roads to success.
Well, there's different areas to go here. Alright, we sent them out, and... Where's the area we have to go with him? Winter Sun. We have to go to Nameless Ruins. We have to go back to Ruins of the Ashbury Hamlet. We did go deep. We're close to Grimwood, at least. We know the Ivory Sanctum's down here. That's where we have to get to eventually. Okay. Do I want to send Wolfsbane on one more attack? Let's see what happens. I'll save it. We'll see what happens, and we'll call it. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess, murder as many as I can. That's definitely not good. Well, at least you fell in the trap. That's what I wanted. Oh dear. Kill that horse. Horse is gone. Trying to keep him afloat now. That seems to be the only tactic that kind of works. There goes the fly. Start whittling down everybody else now. Our poor guys, they need relief. Now we're not moving at all. That's not good. Alright, there goes the ghouls. All that's left are the zombies. We'll have to kill the old-fashioned way, I guess. That's alright, we could outlast this. Left. Just gonna... Welcome to Might and Magic, where you whittle down the opponent. That's alright, though. If all we lose is the scouts, I'm okay with that. they're getting down. They're getting down. Okay. Should heal. All right, double. The strategy of constantly healing my guy to make sure he survives has worked. Alright, we got most of our people back. And that's another victory for us, at least. So the front line, or the top line, is looking solid. Faultless Daybreak. That's an interesting item. Okay. So, we'll call it there. Crescent of the Abyss, find Voltiel. At a clearing by a bend in a dried up river. I don't know where the dried up river would be. Maybe around here, I guess? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, up here. Oh, we gotta go up there. Okay. That's gonna be a while. We'll have to get there quick. Alright, well, at least Woljif's back with us. So, we're gonna exit. We got a full party again. And I want to thank everybody for jumping in and watching me. I just realized I barely have any lights right now, so you can barely see my face. That's okay, though. It's for the ambiance. Anyway, thanks for jumping in and checking out the stream. See you tomorrow for sure. And as always, make sure to subscribe and follow us. Check out our Ko-fi, check out our Discord, and have a good night, everybody. And enjoy your weekend, or the rest of it. Bye-bye.